Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to create agile contacts from Google Sheets. I want that whenever a new data is added in my Google Sheets in the form of a new row, automatically by using the same data, a new contact should be created in my agile account, which is an amazing all-in-one business management platform. So how we are going to do this process effortlessly? For that we will have to integrate both these applications. And to do the same we are going to use an automation and integration software Pabbly Connect in order to connect them both. So what we are going to do, we have Google Sheets in our trigger and Agile in our action. So we will be connecting both of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that whenever a new data will be added in my Google Sheets, automatically by using the same response, a new contact will be created in Agile. And to learn the entire process step by step, let me take you all to my screen. So in this video, we are going to learn that whenever a new row will be added in Google Sheets with the data of any particular customer or a lead, automatically by using that same data, a new contact will be created in Agile. Okay, so let's start learning this process step by step. First of all, in order to create the workflow, we will have to come on our browser and then we have to search for pabbly.com/connect. And when we do that, we will come on the landing page of this software. Here we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free to create your free new account, and it will take only 2 minutes. Also, at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks to explore this amazing software. Now, because I'm already an existing user, therefore I'm clicking on sign in. After coming on all app section, we can find all the products offered by Pabbly. So to create this workflow, we are going to use Pabbly Connects. Therefore, let's click on access now. And as we do that, it will take us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we can find all the workflows which we create, and to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option given on right corner with blue color. So let's click on it. And now a dialog box has appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide this workflow a suitable name. So let's give it a name and create agile contacts from Google Sheets. And after giving the name, let's click on create. And as we do that, we can find two windows are open in front of us. First is a trigger and the other is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts on which the entire workflow of this automation runs. Here we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. And also the trigger says when this happens, so the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards the trigger. Here the trigger is very first step of every workflow and it initiates the entire workflow. Okay, so let's understand trigger and action once again with the example of this workflow. Here we are going to take Google Sheets in our trigger and Agile in our action. And we want that whenever a new row will be added in Google Sheets with the data, automatically by using the same data, a new contact should be created in Agile. That means our action is the response towards the trigger here. Okay, so let's start creating this workflow. First of all, we have to select our trigger application. So let's select it. That is Google Sheets. So let's select Google Sheets. And now we have to select our trigger event. So our trigger event is new or updated spreadsheet row. Select it, and here we can find a webhook URL is provided to us along with some instructions. We have to follow these instructions step by step in order to connect our Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect. So first of all, let us copy this webhook URL from here and I will tell you exactly what we are supposed to do. So I will take you to my Google Sheet which I have prepared for this workflow. So this is the worksheet which is named as Agile Contacts, and I have prepared this with first name, last name, contact and email. So as soon as a new data will be entered in the form of a new row in this particular worksheet, automatically the response will be captured here in Pabbly Connect. For that, what we are supposed to do, first of all, we have to go on the extensions and then we have to go on add-ons. And then we have to click on get add-ons. After coming on this Google Workspace Marketplace, we have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks and basically we have to install it. So as you can find that I have already installed Pabbly Connect webhooks here. So we will cross it now and then I will again go on extensions and we can find Pabbly Connect webhooks here. So we will click on initial setup. And here in the initial setup, we can find two fields over here, webhook URL and trigger column. So first of all, we have to paste the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect, and now comes trigger column. So what is trigger column? Trigger column is the last column in which the data is entered in the worksheet. So here you can find that, so here in this worksheet, you can find that D is the last column in which we are going to enter the data. Okay, so that means D will be our trigger column here. So basically the concept of trigger column is that whenever the data will be entered till the last column, that is till the trigger column. Suppose we have D column as the last column here. So whenever the data will be entered till D column here in this worksheet, then after that only the response will be captured in Pabbly Connect. Okay. So this was the concept of trigger column, and now after filling up all the fields, let's click on send test. And here we can find that it is showing no data found in row 2. That means because we have not entered any particular data here, therefore we cannot do test submission. For that, first of all, let's enter the data. So I am going to enter a test data over here. Let us enter first name as dummy. In the place of last name, I'm going to enter user. In contact number, I'm going to enter the contact as a random contact number, and the email. So let's enter a dummy email also. dummy654@pablitudes.com, just a random one. Okay. So as we have entered the data till last column, that is till the trigger column, now we will do the test submission. Okay. So we will again paste the webhook URL and then we will again enter the trigger column, and here after that we will click on send test. And this time we can find that our data is sent successfully. Okay, that is test data sent successfully. Click on submit. And here we can find that we have received a response with the same details which we have entered in the Google Sheet. First name, last name, email, and contact number. Now we will move towards our action step. So what is our action? We want to create a new contact in Agile by using this particular response which we have received from Google Sheet. Okay, let us select our action application, which is going to be Agile. And in our action event, we are going to select create contact because we want to create a new contact in Agile by using the response. Click on connect. And from the given options, let's select add new connection. And here, as we do that, we can find that a field is given over here in which we have to enter the API key. So from where we are going to find this API key? For that, we have to go on the settings section in our Agile account. So let me take you to my Agile account. Here, this is the contact section. Now we have to go on the settings section from the left side. And under that, we have to go on API settings from the left side. And we can find that API key is given over here. So let's just copy it. And we will paste it over here. Click on save. And we can find that our Agile account is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. So here the next is we have to enter the details given over here. So let us start with the first name. So we are going to use this particular response which we have received from Google Sheets in order to map the data. That is, we are going to use our previous step. Why we are going to do this? Because we want that whenever a new data is entered into Google Sheets and the response is captured here in Pabbly Connect, automatically these fields should be replaced with the new data and the workflow should not get stuck due to dynamic details. Okay. So therefore, we use the step of mapping and it is very important for this automation. So let's map the first name by using our previous step like this. And here we have to scroll down and search for the first name. Here we can find it. So it is mapped. The next is last name. So we will again map the last name also in the same manner. We will map the email and the phone number. So we have received the phone number also. So all the details are mapped. Now the next is job title, Facebook link, LinkedIn profile, Twitter link, etc, etc. And we can ignore some of the fields here because we have not received them in response and also they are not mandatory. So I am simply clicking on save and send test request. And here we have received the response. That means our contact has been created in Agile. So let's go on our Agile account and we will check for the contact there in the CRM section. So under CRM section, we have to go on contacts and we can find that yes, a new contact is created over here with the name as dummy user and the same email which we have entered in Google Sheets. So that means our workflow is successful. Now what we are going to do, we are going to do one more step. We will again go on our Google Sheets and then by going on extensions, we are going to go on, and this time instead of initial setup, we are going to select send on events. Why we have done this? Because we want that whenever a new row is added in this particular worksheet, automatically the data should be captured in Pabbly Connect without any manual step. Okay, so by selecting the send on events, the response will be captured here automatically. Okay, so after selecting send on events, we are going to check this workflow once again by adding one more new row with the dummy details. Okay, so this time I am entering the first name as demo. In the last name, I'm going to use contact. Okay, for the contact number, I'm going to enter, and for the email, I'm again going to enter a dummy email. Okay, demo65@pablitudes.com. So here we have completed entering the data in this particular row. Now let's go back to Agile and we will check for a new contact. Okay, so let's refresh this page. And here we can find that yes, a new contact is recently added here with the name as demo contact and the same email which we have recently entered in our Google Sheet. Okay, so that means our workflow is perfectly successful. Now we will summarize what we have done. So we have taken only 2 steps in this workflow, trigger and action. In trigger, we have taken Google Sheets, and in action, we have taken Agile. And we have connected both of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a new row will be added in Google Sheets along with the data, automatically by using that data, a new contact will be created in Agile. Okay, so this was the full workflow, and these were the steps which we have to follow in order to integrate both these applications by using Pabbly Connect. So this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can easily integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can easily email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can easily reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you are having any pricing related issue with Pabbly Connect, you can easily reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel to learn more such automation.